Princess Anne has kept quiet for the right reasons. She was good at it before. Princess Anne seems to have had enough of Queen Camilla at a function recently. Anne informed Queen Camilla her true feelings, including alarming facts about the Queen. King Charles lost his temper over this news, which has troubled the royal family. What are these shocking facts? Determine the royal family's situation? The royal family turmoil continues in unexpected ways as 2024 winds down. Due to unprecedented royal family occurrences, things will be different this year. The latest part? It surprised everyone? People still care about the royal family's public and private life. They live a life of tradition, glamour, and drama. Tea spills for a family that tries to look perfect. Princess Anne and Queen Camilla have featured on the show since then. After the two royals fought at a combined function, tensions grew. The next event surprised everyone, including King Charles. What triggered this heated moment? Look out, return to the past. Monarch Charles has leaned on Princess Anne, his younger sister, since becoming monarch. They are close since they respect each other for years. Anne and his wife, Queen Camilla, have a different relationship. Something recent uncovered years of tension between the two women. Princess Anne has never held back since entering the public eye. People listen to Queen Camilla because she's honest. One of these statements was a harsh prediction about Camilla's royal future, according to royal historian Angela Levin. Cornwall Duchess Camilla wrote a book, From Outsider to Queen Consort. Levin describes how Anne's coldness terrified Camilla for years. According to Levin, Anne opposed Camilla becoming queen consort for a long time. Anne reportedly stated Camilla would never be queen. Where does this dislike come from? In the late 1970s, both women dated the same man. This may be related. Since their common past has generated a lasting gap, Anne has kept her distance from Camilla. Let's wait for the full story. Let's discuss Princess Anne and Queen Camilla's conflict. On November 20th, 2018, the University of London hosted a unique shared event. Queen Camilla received an honors degree of literature for fostering reading and writing. Princess Anne, University Chancellor, attended. Stress increased soon after they arrived. The Daily Express reports that Queen Camilla invited Princess Anne to enter the room before her to meet the other 4 honorary degree recipients. Anne, who usually follows the rules, smiled but allowed Camilla in first. Royal scholars think this wasn't only about being courteous, but also about power. Royal family hierarchy dictates who is more important in public. Queen Camilla is more important than Anne, therefore Anne let her sister-in-law go first. The room felt welcoming. Anne stood calmly while Camilla signed the visitor's book with a smile. Both women then donned formal robes for the presentation. Camilla knelt on a stool as Anne draped the honorary degree hood over her shoulders. The ceremony had many images of the two women smiling, indicating that everything went well. However, they are clearly at odds. This was no ordinary public event. Rare glimpse into complicated and sometimes angry relationships between these princesses. Foundation Day has been held annually at London University since 1836. It has traditionally honored Winston Churchill and Dame Judi Dench. Over time, King George V and Queen Mary have been honored. The Queen joined them this week, adding royal drama. Anne and Camilla had a lengthy history together, even though they looked to get along during the event. They have difficult conversations in public and privately. Do not stop reading, this story has much more to come. Queen Camilla and Princess Anne's relationship. We said Princess Anne and Queen Camilla were tied to the same guys in the late 1970s. Get specific. Camilla joined the family in 2005, although she and Anne have a long history. How did they first meet? Could we look closer? If you know royal history, you know Camilla has a rich royal past. Her debutante status in London in the 1960s allowed her to attend polo tournaments, private parties, and more. This is where she met Charles in 1970. Fun fact, Princess Anne introduced them. If you thought everything was fantastic, wait. Anne was dating Andrew Parker Bowles. Indeed, Camilla's first marriage was around then. According to royal family author Penny Junor, Charles and Camilla met this way. Lots of drama? Royal laws prevented Anne and Andrew from marrying since Andrew was Catholic. Once he and Camilla became friends, they didn't wait. Who attended Andrew and Camilla's 1973 wedding? Princess Anne. Imagine being in the crowd seeing your ex-boyfriend marry someone else. If that wasn't horrible enough, consider 2005. Charles marries Camilla Anne. She was reportedly frigid to Camilla. Let's remember that not all royals liked the marriage. Queen Elizabeth skipped the wedding because she didn't appreciate two divorced individuals marrying. The Queen has always had a clear duty to Anne and doesn't waste time on petty matters. Her dislike of Diana as a media celebrity kept her away, and she didn't make Camilla feel welcome either. Who could blame Junor for saying Anne scared Camilla for years? Tenseness was inevitable with all that unresolved business, but it's about to become worse. Camilla may have originally looked at Charles to get revenge at Andrew, not because she loved him. an entire tit-for-tat scenario occurred. Camilla accused Andrew of infidelity and resorted to Charles for revenge. The best thing is that Andrew was dating Anne. The mess is too much to convey. Junior told the Daily Mail at the Henley Literary Festival that Camilla loved Andrew, but his connections with Anne and other women drove her crazy. Camilla cut Andrew's tires and scrawled a message on his car and lipstick after catching him cheating. She reportedly stared at Charles, and history was made. When she met Charles, she thought Andrew is off with Princess Anne right now. Her brother, Show Andrew How, Junior claimed a one-night stand with Charles. Andrew Parker Bowles is close to Princess Anne, despite the problems and Queen Camilla's royal status. Anne Philip's daughter Zara's uncle is Andrew. King Charles III godfathers Andrew and Camilla's son Tom Parker Bowles, making things even odd. More trouble. In 2021, a royal family source told New Idea that Anne has always thought Camilla took advantage. Anne is demonstrating her strength now that she and Prince Charles are more prominent. The insider said Anne was frustrated since she rarely has opportunity to talk to her brother alone and express her thoughts. Camilla wanted Anne to forgive her, but the princess held into deep-seated resentment. Princess Anne and Queen Camilla are clearly at odds over the past. Judy James, a body language specialist, suggests they may have agreed because they both want to keep the throne. Camilla and Anne may always be apart, but they seem to share a goal maintaining the royal family's image, which has brought them closer. The Anne-Camilla ice has shattered. Time. Princess Anne and Queen Camilla have a unique history just two royal women can share. These two may look at odds for a while, but body language expert Judy James told Express that their recent public responses indicate friendship. Their past remains odd. From sharing a guide to royal politics, their relationship is stressful. Although Anne and Camilla may never be as tight as thieves, they get along. The throne trumps personal grudges. Princess Anne is next, even if we don't know how their relationship will finish in the next years. All about Princess Anne. In her life, the Princess Royal has hosted numerous enjoyable and important events. Since she is the only daughter of the late Queen and Prince Philip, Princess Anne has always been famous. She initially backed her mother, Queen Elizabeth II, and later her brother, King Charles. She has become a royal family favorite over time. She is loved and considered one of the most faithful royals since she is constantly there for them. Princess Anne is one of the most personable and reliable royals due to her honesty, no-nonsense attitude, strong work ethic, amazing sense of humor, and dedication to various causes. Anne is commended for her duty and honesty when she speaks to the public or represents the monarchy. Anne was witty, charming, and realistic as a princess. She's always made memories at public events and charity work. Her dedication to royal duties is matched only by her incredible straight face. Princess Anne's affection for her family and the crown in her honest public moments reveal how she combined responsibility and personality. Anne has many royal obligations, yet she never hesitates to wear daring outfits. Among her most recognized accessories are Adidas sports sunglasses. She has worn them during serious meetings with foreign leaders and informal days at Gatcombe Park. Her style reflects her personality. Easy, helpful, and cool. Anne's fashion interest is intriguing, but her work ethic shines. She is one of the hardest working royals every year. Due to her public duty, Princess Anne has performed the most royal obligations in the family. The television reported that Anne led 457 engagements in 2023. She still handled 214 events in 2022, making her the busiest queen. After Elizabeth II died, Anne took on extra duties to help her brother King Charles in his new role, strengthening her dedication. Princess Anne is driven by childhood morals. The Queen and Prince Philip, Anne's parents, stress service. Anne's life has always revolved around responsibility. Vanity Fair interviewed Anne in 2022 about royal life. She described her parents' service lessons. Their duties were varied but equally crucial. Her father's direct service and her mother's lifelong loyalty to the monarchy. Anne's royal career is defined by personal triumphs and fidelity to the kingdom. Mark Philip's 1973 appearance drew public attention. An estimated 100 million people watched the Westminster Abbey wedding. It was one of the most talked about royal occasions. Peter and Zara Phillips were their children. After Anne and her husband divorced in 1989, their children remained her priority. Being a mother has always made her proud and happy, but Anne's life has been full of more than royal duties and family gatherings. Her adventurous spirit has given her fantastic adventures. In 1971, she competed with Sir Jackie Stewart at Silverstone F1, shocking many. Their last-minute drive became royal family legend. Stewart's 2020 race against Dementia video call mentioned Anne's excitement to race after meeting her at a horse lovers event in 1968. He remembered, "You went, and we could hardly get you out of the car after that." Anne said, "I've never been the world's best passenger," adding to her wit. Anne has often made unusual queenly decisions. Her 1963 enrollment at Benenden School in Kent made her the first royal to attend an ordinary school. At the time, this was huge. She excelled at the school, earning 6.0 and 2A grades. This set an example for future royals who wished to study. This course differed traditional royal homeschooling, showing Anne's forward-thinking approach to her position. Even outside of royal duties, Princess Anne loved her family. Grandmothers spend precious time with their grandchildren. In 2016, Anne played catch with her granddaughter Mia Tyndall at a Beaufort Polo Club charity event. These family memories demonstrate how Anne balanced her royal duties with personal enjoyment and family leisure. Despite appearing calm and powerful, Anne has experienced some terrible times. A kidnapping attempt in 1974 was her scariest moment. Ian Ball, a peculiar man who wanted £2 million for the NHS, shot her car as it went down a London mall. He tried to stop it. Despite the danger, Anne remained calm. Anne famously exclaimed, "Not bloody likely," when Ball urged her to get out of the automobile. Her fast thinking and strong response calmed things. Ball was captured and sentenced to 41 years in Broadmoor. Princess Anne has been praised and criticized for her candor. She was photographed falling off her horse at the 1982 badminton horse trials. She didn't overlook it like a royal. When the reporters bothered her, she told them to leave. Her press interviews reflect her honesty, which she undoubtedly inherited from her father. Prince Philip. Anne has always had a particular flair and a strong attitude. After appearing on British Vogue's September 1971 cover, she became a royal fashion star. She was on the cover again in May and November 1973. In honor of her November wedding to Captain Mark Phillips, the magazine cover featured avant-garde bridal photographs. Princess Anne has supported several charities in addition to her crown obligations. Giving back to the community formed her background. She has been Save the Children UK's president since 1970, fighting for children's rights and promoting the organization's mission. She has gone to numerous places, including conflict zones, to raise awareness of schooling, starvation, and healthcare for children. She also expanded the charity's Asian and African operations. Princess Anne trains future royals as part of her legacy. Her first journey with Catherine, Princess of Wales, was in April 2022. They visited several maternal health groups. This occasion signaled a new era of intergenerational cooperation, with Anne supporting Catherine and other younger royals as they take on more responsibilities. Anne has always had a strong feeling of duty, whether as a princess or in personal hardship. The monarchy values service, tenacity, and loyalty, which she exhibits. Princess Anne's impact lives on, whether she's protecting the crown or teaching her younger siblings and relatives. Royal family future.